Have you guys ever noticed that vlogs are either, "This place changed my life," or "I'll never go back there," or "Shopping in the Philippines gone wrong"? Yeah, I noticed that too, and it's quite annoying, isn't it? I decided to go long content for this one, guys, because it's an issue that's been plaguing our community, the travel community, Muslim community, any kind of community for a long time. And that is, in the advent of social media, you find that things are either extremely positive to the point of toxic positivity to extremely, extremely negative. All because these types of content or these types of videos will get the most results as a content creator. Right now, you can find in the vlogosphere that travel vloggers are really enjoying Pakistan. They're talking about how great the hospitality is there, how amazing Pakistani people are, and that's great. And Pakistan deserves that kind of, nice content coming out of their country because they are hospitable people. And especially after 20 years of dogging that country in popular media, it's kind of refreshing to see that. On the flip side, though, you do see a lot of people trashing other countries, especially their neighbor India. And I don't know if that's well-deserved or not, but that is the trend. So go to India, talk about how bad it is, how rude the people are, and you'll get hundreds of thousands of views, if not millions of views. And likewise, jump across the border and do the exact opposite in Pakistan and get the same or similar results. And I find that, that this is an issue with how media is made nowadays. And this is something that's popular for vloggers to do, especially those who are trying to go viral. Because if you make videos like that, it will be viral. It can go viral a lot easier than giving honest reviews. We even have well-educated Muslims producing content on YouTube, like Sheikh Sajid Liphem. And for example, he'll put out a ton of good, positive quality content. Talking about issues in Palestine, talking about how to be a good Muslim, husband, father, son, etc. But it's the videos in which he actually has to correct a different speaker who has made a mistake. Those are the videos that the algorithm selects, latches onto, and pushes out. And typically that's because the people who he corrects, maybe a lot of those people's followers have an emotional bond with, and they feel like they need to comment and leave, snarky comments in the comment section, and thereby it makes the videos a lot more popular. And the algorithm picks up on that, and they even push it out further. So if you even scroll down his lists of videos that he creates, you'll find that the ones that are really quite positive and great don't get a lot of views, but the ones in which he actually has to correct somebody, even if it's done in a good manner, he doesn't make shock videos or anything. Even if it's done in a good manner, which it is in his case, those get the ones with the most attention. And the same is true for travel vlogging. Now, I'm sure that probably this video is not going to go viral. I don't have a big audience right now, and I hope that someday I do. But for those of the few of you that are watching this, you should know that it's one of the tricks that vloggers do, is that they'll go to a country that has a lot of people who watch vlogs out of that country, and they'll either trash it or overpraise it. Right now I'm in the Philippines. You find a lot of people right now, they will either spend their time, again, really, really praising it, almost to the point that you think that this is like paradise on earth, or they'll do the exact opposite and talk about problems that exist here. And it's quite unfortunate that this is the situation, but what that does is, it gets an emotional reaction either way. When somebody says something good about your country, you want to share it and say, hey, look what this foreign person's saying. Isn't that amazing how great our place is? And likewise, when somebody starts trashing the place that you love, you share it and say, hey, how dare this guy make content against our place? Look at what he said, it's not true, etc., etc., etc. And both of those things will generate views, and those views will get more subscribers for that kind of content. People like to be shocked, apparently. Guys, I haven't made long-form content full-time ever, actually. I've been doing on and off content creation for a number of years, but never anything full-time. So I'm trying to move in that direction. But I like to keep balanced, and that's something that's quite rare. I do really like balanced vloggers and filmmakers, but you don't find a lot of them online, do you? So when it comes to vlogs out of the Philippines, I do enjoy long-form content. If I really want the fancy one, I like Commander Daot. I think that he's pretty cool. When it comes to just talking to the camera and having a conversation, I really like Life Through the Eyes of a Philippine Expat. Sorry, my cat's just jumping around. He tends to make some really great content, and he's got some really good advice for expats that want to stay here, or people that want to stay long term and immigrate here. Sorry, my little cat's giving me a hard time. Yeah, what do you call? When it comes to these vloggers, I did mention the negative ones and how they get views, but there's something else I'd like to mention, and that is, excuse me, the ones who are kind of positive, almost toxically positive. Not the ones based in the Philippines necessarily, but the ones around the world. They tend to also do that because there is an advantage, and that advantage is, excuse me, it got really, really bright here. That advantage is that when you do really, really positive content, you can sometimes get a deal. You can sometimes get like a nice package. Agencies, tourism agencies from either government or non-governmental organizations will reach out to you as vloggers and offer for you to come to their country and talk about great things inside the country. So that's something to keep in mind when you're watching this. Are these videos being produced because they're giving an honest review, or is there an angle? I prefer the honest ones. Anyways, y'all take care, and I'll see you for the next one. Assalamu alaikum.